In their most recent matchup against the Atlanta Falcons, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had a very scary moment when we saw Mike Evans hyperextend his knee in the end zone. On the actual play, Evans was throwing a pass while running a route when we saw that left foot slip on the turf and that left knee went into that extreme hyperextension. Evans had an absolute record-breaking season, and on a personal level, he actually helped my team win the fantasy football championship. So as soon as I saw this injury, I was really hoping that it wasn't anything serious. Fortunately, Evans had an MRI, which has shown that there's no actual structural damage within that left knee, and as of right now, sources are reporting him day to day. Although Evans did not have any structural damage to his knee, it's really important to know this is an extremely dangerous position for the knee joint, and that's something I really want to go into in today's video. Welcome, football fans. For those of you that are not familiar with my channel, my name is Nick Gallo and I am a doctor of physical therapy. With today's video, we're going to take a close look at that hyperextended knee that Mike Evans suffered recently against the Atlanta Falcons. First, I'm going to go over the actual play that Evans was injured on so that we get a good visualization for his mechanism of injury. Then I want to go over the specific anatomy associated with a knee hyperextension. And finally, I want to talk about why this position for the knee is so dangerous. If you like today's video and you find it informative, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel because I will be making more videos in the future regarding sports injuries, rehabilitation, and other physical therapy related content. Also, if you have any comments or questions, please leave those in the section below. Now to begin, let's take a look at that actual play Evans was injured on.
On the play, we see Evans line up to the right. He gets thrown the ball, but as you can see right here, that left foot slips and his knee goes into hyperextension. Immediately afterwards, he tries to get helped up, however, he goes immediately back down to the turf in noticeable pain. We see Evans as he tries to weight bear one last time, but that knee seems to be pretty weak and the medical staff comes over.
Now let's take a close look at the knee joint itself. First, I'm going to take off the kneecap or the patella so we can see those deep knee structures. Now it's important to note that the knee joint is comprised of 4 major ligaments that contribute to overall knee stability. The first one is of course the ACL or the anterior cruciate ligament. Then we have the MCL or the medial collateral ligament, that's more towards the inside or medial portion of the knee. Then we have the LCL or the lateral collateral ligament, that is on the lateral part or the outside of the knee. And finally, we have our PCL or posterior cruciate ligament. There are also 2 really important structures that we hear about in the knee often, and they are the medial and the lateral meniscus. Now let's go over some of those key positions for the knee. The first one being flexion. Flexion is when the knee is bent, just like this. So as you can see right here, this is the knee bending or going into flexion. The extension, on the other hand, is when the knee is going to be straightened. So as you can see right here, I'm extending the knee and we're going into full knee extension. Now in Evans' case, once again, we know that there is no major structural damage done to his knee at this time. However, it's really important to note that when you go into that extreme extension, it's going to stress all 4 major ligaments in the knee. So it really is a compromising position. Now, Evans is very lucky that he didn't tear any of these ligaments while in this compromising position. And he's also extremely lucky that nobody hit him while he was in that extension position, because had he done that, that would have absolutely increased the stress on all of these ligament structures. Now, when somebody suffers a hyperextended knee like this, we can expect them to have pain, swelling, and of course bruising to the affected area. In mild cases, we can see people bounce back from knee hyperextensions in as little as 2 to 4 weeks. Now, in mild cases, we can see people bounce back from knee hyperextensions in as little as 2 to 4 weeks, but of course, this is going to vary on a case-by-case basis. I think that as of right now, the fact that they've ruled him day-to-day is a very positive thing for Evans, and hopefully we get to see him hit the field soon. And that's it right now regarding Mike Evans' recent knee injury. Once again, if you like today's video, please subscribe to the channel because I will be making more videos in the future. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.